RJ Barrett doing here? Your man is setting a down screen. You need to get attached to him with your arms out so DeAndre Hunter can't curl. He has to go out and this player can get over the screen. I mean, you give this player no chance to go over the screen. So look at the space. You have no chance of guarding this handoff now. Okay, so we have a loose ball here. Okay, so this player's going to come here. Julius Randle's got to come here. Where's Julius Randle going? What? If you're Julius Randle, please stop backpedaling, okay? You need to sprint underneath the three-point line and get in a defensive stance. Now look because you're backpedaling like a screen was set, okay? So if you were in a defensive stance and had gotten back, you know, okay, I got to slide over here a little bit and be in backside help. This big can't just backpedal forever. He's got to stop the ball at some point, okay? But Julius Randle's nowhere to be found. I mean, all right, so you get a bad turnover here. Okay, stop. Time to communicate. So this player's clearly guarding the ball. If you're RJ Barrett, you got to find somebody else to guard. Okay? Like, what's going on here? This is a disaster. Okay, you're Jalen Brunson right here. Already, the fact that DeAndre Hunter's the one to make contact here and you're not the one to make contact is a problem. Okay? So, look at this. Stop. Get back up and battle. Like, Jalen Brunson just doesn't want to battle right here. Like, he's too low now. See Julius Randle staring at the ball, not at his man. Like, look at this. Look at John Collins. Where's Julius Randle? So now you just can't guard John Collins. I mean, that's unbelievable. This is a disaster. This is off of a make. This can't happen. Sprint back. Sprint back. This is off a make. They have to take the ball out of bounds. How? I can't even begin to understand. You can see what Emmanuel Quigley's doing here. He's gambling, trying to get a deflection on a pass. Look at this. What are you... So now you give up an open three? It's too easy. What is RJ Barrett doing? That you see a ball screen's getting set. You should be up here. Remember, if you're in a defensive stance and you're ready to guard, if a skip pass gets made here, you'll be able to recover. But this big can't just drop forever. He's going to have to stop the ball at some point. So you need to be in backside help. But this big drops forever. Like, okay, if you are guarding the ball, your only focus can be the ball. Look at this Knicks player turn his head right there. Look at this. So, of course, you get blown by. You're not even paying attention to the ball. If you are running drop coverage, the guard always has to go over. You cannot go under. A ball screen that is run this low on the floor at the free throw line, you have no room to do anything other than switch. You have to switch. There's nothing else you can do. You're trying to run drop coverage. Yeah, I mean, if you're Isaiah Hartenstein here, you can see he wants to funnel Trae Young to this part of the floor. Well, you got to get a little more higher here to force him into this, because this is where your gap. Trae Young has nowhere to go if you force him here. And again, you have backside help right here for this player's role. But you can't let Trae Young come back to the middle of the floor, because now your help's coming from way too far over. Look at Jalen Brunson, not in a defensive stance. Look at his feet. So look at his feet are taking him backward as A.J. Griffin's coming upward. So now you're not ready to guard. Okay, you're Jalen Brunson. You're battling for real estate down low. Okay, pass gets made right here. Okay, stop. When he pulls his dribble back, stop. Just get in a defensive stance right now. You don't have to move your feet. Just be in a defensive stance. Instead, look what Jalen Brunson does. Moves his feet back. Now he's got to move his feet back up, so now you're out of position. Now DeAndre Hunter's got you. Again, this big for the Knicks can drop, but he can't drop forever. You got to stop the ball at some point. There's backside help right here. So what are you worried about your man? Like, look at this is just too... it's just too easy. On a pick and pop right here, Julius Randle's main focus has to be dropping towards the ball. You're not coming back out here if a pass is made. Stay underneath the ball. If a pass gets made here, this player rotates, and you'd go here. But, I mean, you're falling for this pass. You're not going to where that pass is. This is off of drop coverage. RJ Barrett comes to contest. Okay, stop. The shot's up. You got to immediately get into this player's jersey. DeJounte Murray, box out. Like, look at RJ Barrett. He's not boxing out. He's just staring. Okay, if you're RJ Barrett and you want to play the gaps, there's no reason for you to be at the free throw line right now. Get up. Get up. So when Trae Young comes this way, I can stunt, and the dribble's picked up out here and recover. Like, look at R.J. Barrett here. You're at the free throw line, so this dribble's not getting picked up till Trae Young's already in the lane. What is R.J. Barrett doing? You are guarding this player here. Please sprint out and guard this player here. Why is R.J. Barrett stopping? What on earth was that? Okay, if you're Jericho Sims, please sprint back to the three-point line so you're in a defensive stance with your feet set so you're ready to guard Clint Capella and you could possibly help on Trae Young. Instead, he is backpedaling back to the three-point line, so you end up screening your own man. Horrid switch here. Look at Julius Randle. If you are switching onto this ball handler, you need to be up here ready to guard. Jalen Brunson's dropping underneath the screener and switching. I mean, is Julius Randle ready to guard? Stop backpedaling back. You should be sprinting here to get your feet set in a defensive stance. Your feet are never set. So, of course, you get cooked. That draws help. Easy offensive board. We have a down screen. Isaiah Hartenstein needs to get attached to his man with his arms out so this player can't curl. You got to force him out so this player can get over the screen. Like, Bogdanovic just curls right into an open jumper. Or Jalen Brunson here, you can't start and drop coverage and then say, never mind, I'm going to switch. Because Julius Randle is dropping. So, oh, never mind, I'm going to switch. Well, this player's wide open now. The shot goes up. If you're Julius Randle and you're boxing out, first of all, you're boxing out part of Onyeka Okongwu. You got to get your whole body in front. And then you got to use the lower half of your body to drive him out. I mean, this is a horrendous box out. Like, I don't get what's going on here. I guess the Knicks are trapping. So if your backside's got to know that, and R.J. Barrett's got to be moving over here now, because this pass to the roll can't get made off a trap. Wow. If you're Jericho Sims, what are you doing here? You're in drop coverage. You got to drop to the ball. And you got to stop the ball at some point. You have backside help right here, so why are you worried about Okongwu? Like, this is... Like, how easy do you want to make this? Okay, if you're Jalen Brunson, you clearly see that a ball screen is getting set. You need to get up here. Be in backside up. Remember, if your feet are set, okay, and you're in a defensive stance and a skip pass is made, you can recover. But this Knicks big has got to drop, but you got to stay with the ball until this player's able to get up and over the top of the screen. See, he leaves too soon. This player's not over the top of the screen yet. He's not ready to guard.